Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Tim here. I'm good. How are you?
Awesome.
Excellent.
Little less smoke in the air this morning.
Oh, good. A little less here too.
Good.
But I don't know why. The fire's still raging up here.
Yeah, I understand. Where is the one in Larimer County exactly?
60 miles west of Fort Collins,
Oh.
up near Cameron Pass.
Oh, okay.
We're all over the pass at this point.
Wow.
Who's there? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning.
You got a lot of smoke in Boulder and Estes?
We have had. Today isn't quite as bad as over the weekend. Had ash on the porch yesterday morning.
What about you, Thought Thunder? How's Boulder?
Yeah, it creates for some interesting sunsets.
Yeah, for sure.
You can smell it every once in a while.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Gregory.
Okay.
Morning.
And theoretically, we are live on Facebook. I remembered to do it today.
2 important announcements today.
Robin has 2 important announcements. She's approaching, coming in for a landing.
Hi,
She landed.
I am landed.
And Lulu landed too.
That's the Lulu. South Thunder knows Lulu.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
He knows the whole gang.
yeah.
That we're not having a team call.
Well, let's talk about it on this call.
What we want to do?
Yeah,
I'm dead.
yeah. So we have no fires, thank God, up here in Montana, but you folks down in Colorado are dealing with it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Karen.
Good morning. How are
Our
you?
hostess with the mostest.
Good morning.
Good morning, Renata.
Good morning from Kira in Nevada.
Good morning, Kara in Nevada.
I will have a picture up as soon as I can figure out how to do the background. It's coming. It's coming.
Well, I'm going to see, my picture doesn't come up when I do these, but when I do other ones, I'm going to go off and see. When I do other ones, it does. See, yeah, it doesn't come on here. I don't know why.
Okay, and so Karen, as you know, I did start the broadcast on Facebook. So
Yay.
I remembered to do it this morning. New habit.
That's great. I know that's difficult sometimes. We're so excited to see everybody popping on. It's easy
Yeah.
to forget those little details.
Yeah.
So it's a great Monday morning. What time is it? Oh, it's almost time to start.
Mm-hmm.
Checking to see who else here. Well, there aren't very many of us, so I'm going to really depend on you guys to share your stories. So good morning. This is the Monday Morning Chat Zoom. And I'm so happy to welcome everybody here, whether you're watching us on Facebook Live or listening on the phone or checking in with Zoom. You are welcome. We're glad to have you. And this is one of my favorite days of the week. We get to start out the day reminding ourselves and each other of what we have in our hands with this product, or what we have on the backs of our necks, right? I don't know if you saw that or not, but anyway, we are so lucky, we're so blessed, and we really need to share this with others so that they can have the same blessings we have. But for right now, our fun and the way we bless each other is by telling some of our favorite testimonies, things that have happened to us. Why do we keep using this patch? There's a reason. And why do we tell everybody about it? So remember, we don't name diseases. We talk about symptoms and keep it clean that way so that we're not making any claims that we shouldn't be making. And we're not here to treat, diagnose, or cure anything. We're not here to replace your regular doctor. We're just here to tell you about a paradigm shift in wellness. And I call it a paradigm shift because there's nothing else like it. And there may not ever be anything else even near this. So X39, it's our stem cell patch. Who would like to begin the morning with one of their favorite stories? Friend's story, your story, any story you choose.
I will actually start the disembodied voice of Kira.
Okay, Kira, thank you.
I had been listening to many people on these chats talking about pets. And I had an opportunity to take care of our daughter and son-in-law's 12-year-old Cocker Spaniel that had really goopy eyes. I have no idea why the eyes were goopy, but they were really goopy. And she gave me something to put in it, and I decided to try what I had heard on these chats, and I took some X39 that had gotten lost in our car. And as you know, I'm in Las Vegas at the moment, and the car went through 2 months of very hot weather. So I figured those things are already activated. So I started using them on the dog, just putting it on the collar, just on the dog's collar. And within, I would say, a day, 24-hour day, the goop was less. And when I cleaned the goop, the eyes stayed clean. And I knew that things were happening when she actually didn't bump into walls and was looking directly at me.
Wow.
So that's my story for today. And thank you. Thank you.
That is a wonderful story.
Who shared their pet stories, because I would never have known how to do it and to try it. Thank you.
Kira, thank you. You bring up a wonderful point. There are so many things we wouldn't think of doing if we didn't hear each other's stories. So thank you. And before we go to the next one, I do want to tell you, if you are not talking, go up to the right-hand corner on your picture and click mute, because otherwise even the slightest rustling of paper brings your picture to the front instead of the speakers. So that'll be a little less startling for you. Anyway, so who's next? I hear some paper rustling, but I don't hear any story being told.
Can you hear me? This is Norma.
Yes, Norma, I can hear you very well.
Okay. I do have I feel like it's a testimony. I was on a product that I started last August, and it actually was, I was able to take away wrinkles on my neck. And I didn't want to apply it anymore. I won't name the company or the product, but they say they're 100% natural, but on the bottom.
Uh-oh, we lost you. We heard on the box and you went away. Okay, Norma, we can't, oh, try again. I think maybe I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sort of.
Okay. I took away my headset, so hopefully that's better.
Yes, it is, much better.
Okay. So I felt like I just could not promote that because it's not 100%. So I start using the patches. It's almost, I think I'm in the 3rd week now. And unless you put the cream all over your body, you're not going to see the results that you need. So when I put the patches on, I noticed my legs, that alligator skin, or I should say fish scales, I noticed that it has lessened a great deal. My skin on my neck is still nice. And I have been using it now for a condition that I just started experiencing about a week or 2 ago on my eyes. And I had asked on the Facebook group about what additional stuff to use. And they mentioned carcinogen, and I think glutathione. But I'm not
Carnosine?
Carnosine,
Yeah.
I believe so. And so I didn't know what additional, my appointment's tomorrow, and I wanted to know, I guess, exactly if somebody could tell me what I need to use or how to use it.
Carnosine's great on the eyes, and you can either put it on a sleep mask at night over each eye or on your temples, and because not everybody uses a sleep mask. And glutathione's always good because you're getting detox, and the detox is huge, and you're getting that boost in, well, your immune system is supported. And of course, X39. Other than that, Gregory, do you have any ideas on that? Anything else? Did you go away? Anyway,
Well, let me ask about the carnosine, because the carnosine at night, do I do it the 12 hours or only the hours that I'm asleep, or how do I do that one?
you can choose. If you have it on a sleep mask, it'll probably just be while you're sleeping. If you can leave it on the whole 12 hours, that'll be great. Take it off. I would leave it on the whole time. Put it on a little early before you go to bed, maybe, and then you can take it off when you wake up. Whatever works for you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Carnosine also builds muscle, so obviously the heart's a muscle. It does a lot of things for you. Go and research what carnosine does.
Okay.
Eye drops for I know animals. I see that all the time on Amazon. So just the carnosine drops. Of course, our patch is awesome because it boosts your own body's natural carnosine. So it's always a little better, or a lot better.
Okay, super.
Thank you. Thank you, Norma, for sharing. And welcome to LifeWave. Are you using the cream still?
No. Every
Okay.
once in a while I will, but it's like,
My guess is you won't need it with the patches. You can just use any kind of nice, healthy, natural cream.
it's kind of like, I guess, defeating what X39 is doing in the other patches, is if it's detoxing, right? Because
That and a lot of things. Go and research. The copper peptides are awesome for your skin. I think it's HGK-CU. Go research that. It's awesome. It isn't just a stem cell patch, although that's a pretty amazing part of it. So thank you, Norma.
thank you.
And who's next?
So, good morning, everybody.
Hey there, beautiful.
Well, I'm going on 10 weeks post-op, and my sister just came to visit, and she was going, "You're moving so well." You know, we went biking and swimming and did 7,000. I had to get out of bed because I was 6,997 steps. So I had to get out and make 7,000 steps yesterday. So my healing is just really, really magnificent. And so if you know anyone that is, you know, going through a procedure, or if they've had an injury, please make sure you share. A very dear friend of mine had a bike accident recently and punctured her lung and broke 3 ribs and was seriously bruised all over. And she goes, "The bruises are healing so fast." And she ran out of patches, so I had to get over to her house the other day. So, you know, just remember, we have something that'll just make that healing so much faster for people from whatever it is. And my scar is looking great. My physical therapists are really in awe. I graduated from 3 times to 2 times to 1 time a week. I was in PT for a year last time. So this is a huge change for me, and I'm very, very happy on the speedy healing that I'm having. So there we have it.
Thank you, Robin. And I don't know about everybody else, although I'm pretty sure they feel like I do. We love your updates. It's exciting to hear about it. And we're so glad that you're back and doing so well. And you're right, anybody that you know having any kind of procedure, boy, they will just get well so much faster.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
This is Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
So I have another update for myself. I have had issues with my feet really bad, so we won't name the name of it. But I also fractured my left foot, so I was in a boot for 6 weeks. And I was getting help with the X39. Everything was going great. And I'm like, you know, let me try this Eon patch. So I put the Eon patch on because I was still having some pain where the fracture had taken place. And I noticed after a couple of days that that pain is actually gone now. And this has been since March. So, but yeah, it only took, I think it was just, I wore like 2. I think I wore the patch twice. And I realized that that pain is gone. So I was really excited about that. Having your feet hurt, yeah, having your feet hurt for 3 years is, it's indescribable. So I'm happy.
Wait, yay, I'm happy for you. That is so exciting. And that is why we're here. That's why we're here.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, I'll share something along that line, Stacy. I woke up this morning and my wrist was hurting, you know, for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I have too much gardening, too much biking, too much fun. So I put an Eon on my wrist, and it's like the pain is almost totally gone. So it works.
Awesome. Have y'all ever heard of it? Sometimes when I close my hand, this middle finger gets stuck, and it's I don't know if I'm allowed
that's
to
called
say
trigger
it.
finger.
Okay, I didn't know if I was allowed to say that.
I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to name it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just pretty much, I think it's just a symptom of something. But anyway, I struggle with that. And my doctor, I asked him, I said, what causes this? And he said, he started laughing. He goes, too many birthdays. I'm like, no way, I just stop it. So anyway, I don't know if y'all, have you heard of anybody using just the patch directly, like on the outside or the inside, because it kind of gets sweaty on the inside, or any other patch that might work for that?
I think I would put your X39 right there sometimes, you know, like maybe every other day, just stick it right there.
Like on the outside maybe, because it's less sweaty?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
I could try that.
Yeah. Anybody else have another suggestion?
Well, I had that happen yesterday, and I had to like pull it out. I had a cramp in my leg, and it was excruciating. And I called Dr. Shauna, like, help, because I was about to host a call, and I was in such pain. I was crying. I mean, it was really bad. And Eon right on it. So, you know, if X39 doesn't do it, I would use Eon. Try both of those, and I think you should be able to get relief quickly. And it's good to know for the cramp.
I'm going to be a patchaholic, They're going to call me
Well, you know,
patchaholic.
you can join the wallpaper club with the rest of us. Oh, there we go. See?
I can't think of anything better to be. I can't.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
gonna, if you guys have looked at the Vibrant Living or the Live Younger website, you have seen this picture. Some of you may not have, it may have gotten lost, but my husband in 2018, I didn't think he was gonna make it. He was 83 years old, had a couple of major organs that were failing, and just no light. He'd lost everything, his personality. Robin shared these patches with me. And I have a picture that it's just almost unbelievable of him before, and I hardly took any pictures when he was sick, but this was Christmas. It was a pretty good day for him, and I took a picture. Top picture is him. Bottom picture is him in March this year. Look at the difference.
Wow.
I mean, it's just incredible what these patches have done. And the doctors have no idea. They were having him come in every 2 to 4 weeks, cardiologist, regular doctor. He just finally got to a cardiologist again after all the COVID stuff, and we had changed to a new one. And he doesn't even need to see him for 6 months, you know? I mean, he's 85 now. How exciting is that?
That's
But
amazing.
according to Dr. Chana, after using the patches over a year, he's not 85 and I'm not 70, so there. Pretty exciting. So I like to remind people about this because this is why I'm here and any of my team, because I heard about it and told about them. It's because of these two pictures. And I will tell you that on the bottom picture where you see he doesn't have those hollows under his eyes, he got a lot better. I could tell a huge difference in 3 months. But that hollowness under his eyes, it took over a year for that to disappear. So it was not quick, but as he gets older, he gets better. Hey, you can't beat that.
As he
So
gets
who's
older, he
next?
gets younger.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's just incredible.
Hi, this is Tim. For everybody in Colorado, you already know the hard way that we have a lot of smoke and our air quality is kind of caca. So I was wondering if anybody has recommendations for a protocol to help with breathing.
Glutathione and Eon.
On the lungs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I would put glutathione in, you know, one of the systemic places here below the belly button or the wrist, you know, whatever, and Eon also, because that smoke is creating inflammation and it's also creating toxins. So you want to get it out of your system and also have your system not get reactive to the inflammation. And as we know, we want to keep our immune systems really, really strong. So those two, and of course, X39 is foundational for everything, as we know. And before we end the call, Karen, I'm going to, come back to me because we have 3 announcements today.
Oh, awesome. Well, let's see what the time is. I have to look down there. Okay, we're getting close. We have time for one more for sure. So who's next?
I'll share.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hi,
did
Peter.
someone else want to go?
Go ahead, Peter.
Okay. So I've been using the X39 and the other patches for a little over a year this time around. I actually had an earlier life with LifeWave about 15 years ago, and I loved the products then. I didn't love the growing pains that the company was going through as it was experiencing explosive growth. So got involved again about a year ago as a result of the X39 patch. And I knew I wanted to be able to hike and bike and be as physically active as I have been most of my adult life again, but my knees were shot. And I also had been experiencing chronic lower back pain for years as a result of too much mountain biking, probably too many hours in the weight room and not enough stretching. And within a week, I was experiencing significant pain relief in my knees and my lower back. And within a month, I was back on the trail and even started trail running. Well, then I noticed after a few months that I was able to sleep on my left side again. as many of us experience as we get older and we deal with aches and pains, we just learn to adapt. And it wasn't until I was talking to a friend who had a frozen shoulder that it dawned on me that my shoulder that I had torn the rotator cuff on had prevented me from sleeping on my left side for years. But I now, once again, can enjoy sleeping on both my right and left side, pain-free. And what else have I been experiencing? My skin health has improved dramatically. I know my immune system has increased substantially. I have more energy, and just got an unusual phone call yesterday from an 84-year-old gentleman who is a friend of a new retail customer of mine, a former NBA basketball player. And he was so blown away by the testimonial that my retail customer gave about carpal tunnel syndrome that he was dealing with, that had pain relief, significant pain relief in a week, that the 84-year-old gentleman called me up and he wants to get going on the X39.
Awesome. He's smart. I'm glad you've had so much wonderful benefits, so many benefits. I think we all have. We love them. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
And
yeah.
Thanks so much for sharing. And that brings us right back to Robin.
Okay, well, Peter and all of the rest of you that shared your testimonials, we want you on the Tuesday night call to share your stories, because it's the stories that make the biggest difference. I mean, Karen's sharing those photos of Walt, I mean, meltdown. And when people ask questions, it's wonderful, but it's very specific to them. So we want to have your stories on the Tuesday night call. So
we're going to shift it from Q&A to testimonials on Tuesday nights.
Just a sec.
Okay, so there's several things going on today, and well, there's a new special that started for customers only, retail and preferred customers. Everything is posted in the Facebook group. It's from August 17th to 21st. If they buy 2 X39s, they will get 2 ice waves at no cost. Very good program. Stay foot loose and free for summer, so stock up on your favorites to stay pain-free. So that's number one announcement. Number two is there's a corporate call that is at 6 p.m. Pacific, which is at the same time as our team call. And so
what we're thinking, and I want to run this by you and open for some comments. We might go a little over. You know, tonight I think we probably just cancel our regular team call, and then we'll discuss, because they're going to be doing this for the next 4 weeks, and you know, maybe temporarily we want to move our team call back a little or up a little.
We cannot hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Gregory.
Okay. So, you know, so we're thinking this evening we'll cancel the Live Younger community call, and then we'll decide between now and next week, since the company is kind of usurped our time slot, and we want everybody on the company call. We don't have to have that conflict in people's mind. And we want to hear what they're going to say. So, and we'll decide by next week if we want to bump our call forward or back a bit. But so tonight there will be no community call. We'll all just get on the corporate Zoom. Is that it?
I got one more.
Oh, she's got another one.
I knew there were 3.
There were three.
Okay.
So the third one is for those of us that were at the conference, they teased us and had John Chance on the stage and talked about a new horse video. It's out and it's available. And
horse video.
It's on the Facebook page. Horses don't lie. And so for anyone that knows horse people or people with any kind of pets, this is a great tool that we now have available. It's a short video, so I encourage everyone to watch it and share it. So those are my 3 announcements that I had for today.
Hey, Robin, where can we grab it to share? Because we can't share it from a group.
Well, there's a YouTube link in the group.
Okay, perfect.
There's a YouTube, so you can
Thank
just
you.
Okay.
My
And
granddaughter
Gregory
has a horse that's hurting.
Yeah, Gregory has created our YouTube channel. We'll probably put that on there also.
Oh, good.
As a tool.
Good.
So there'll be lots of places to find it, but it is available and it's great. So I encourage everyone to watch it and share it. And have a wonderful Monday and stay cool and stay safe, everybody.
And keep on patching and keep on sharing those patches.
All right.
Thanks everybody for coming. Have
thank
a
you.
wonderful week.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye,
Tell
everyone.
all your customers and get new ones too.